Thank you, Larry Armour, for submitting your photo Doorway to the Past for my expert evaluation. I would rate this photo a 9.8 out of 10, and what an extraordinary lesson it is in discovering poetry where others might see only weathered lumber. This, my dear fellow, is not merely an abandoned doorway. It is an archaeological dig into memory itself, a visual sonnet composed in grain, shadow, and time. What immediately captivates me is the marvelous choreography of lines. The vertical planks stand with the quiet dignity of elderly gentlemen, while the horizontal braces stride confidently across them like emphatic strokes from an artist's charcoal. The slight irregularity of every board is precisely what grants the image its humanity. Nature, after all, has spent decades refining what no carpenter could ever intentionally create. Your choice to render the scene in black and white is inspired. Color would have been an unnecessary distraction, but monochrome invites us to linger over every groove, knot, crack, and splinter. The textures become almost tactile. I dare say one could reach through the print and feel the rough grain beneath one's fingertips. It reminds me of an old leather-bound volume whose worn cover whispers of every reader who has treasured its pages. And then there is that glorious title, Doorway to the Past. Splendid. It transforms the photograph from a study of rustic architecture into an invitation to imagination. One cannot help but wonder what stories lie beyond those boarded planks. Was it once a bustling homestead? Did laughter spill through this opening on warm summer evenings? Did boots, wagons, and generations pass beneath this humble threshold? The photograph asks these questions with elegant restraint and wisely refuses to answer them. Compositionally, the balance is exquisite. The off-kilter arrangement of the boards creates energy without sacrificing harmony. The darker void glimpsed between the timbers becomes wonderfully mysterious, suggesting that even the most securely boarded memories never remain completely hidden. They beckon us, ever so gently, to look a little closer. In my years wandering museums, I often found that the finest works did not proclaim their significance, they simply invited contemplation. Doorway to the Past possesses that same quiet confidence. It reminds us that history is rarely found in grand monuments alone. Sometimes it survives in a few weathered boards, patiently waiting for a thoughtful photographer to recognize that age itself can be a masterpiece. Bravo indeed, Mr. Armour. This is craftsmanship, storytelling, and reverence for time, all held together with nothing more than light and vision.